Twitter.
Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless. A sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it. And I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah, don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. I just wanna.
What's up? Welcome to the Vegas Benchwarmer channel. This is the Benchwarmer Podcast. My name is Eric. He hate me 702. And as always, we got the gangster with us.
Órale, Holmes. Mo, for sure, dope.
Right now, I don't know why, but for some odd reason, like I've been watching Training Day and Snowfall. Been watching a lot of fucking movies. And right there, you reminded me of one of those characters. I don't know why. Maybe it's Sabini. I have no clue. All right. So let's get into it. Jeremy is still in the Philippines and Sam is working. He works on Saturdays now. So Jeremy is out there. Make sure you check out his Facebook. He's out there having a blast in the Philippines, having a lot of fun. He loves going out there. And then he's going to be in Hawaii. I'm kind of jealous and envy of him right now. It's been fucking raining like crazy in Vegas. What did you think about this rain the last couple of days, Mo?
I guess we need it, but yeah, it's annoying when the dogs think we're leaving every day to go to the dog park, and then I'm like, yeah, no.
Yeah, no. My dogs, or like when your dogs, when my dogs, they'll go outside, they'll be like, oh, I want to go outside. And then they just sit there and look at me. Like, no, bitch.
Yeah,
No, bitch.
they'll go to the backyard to the doggy door, but then I'm like, yeah, no, no, if I want to
They'll sit
venture
underneath the porch
past that.
until they have to go. Yeah, and because of that, I have to take them out a couple times. We have a doggy door, but my cat ran through it one day. So we don't use it
Oh,
anymore.
shit.
Yeah. One day when we got the cat, we were actually sitting in the kitchen and we just heard meow. And we were like, where the fuck is the cat at? And it was outside the doggy door. It followed the dog right outside the door. And that cat, because it's a hairless cat, it can't be outside at all. Motherfucker will die. So, okay. So we got a couple things to talk about. We're going to talk about the fight that happened this weekend, the Ring 4. We're going to talk about Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul, which is actually confirmed. And then we're also going to talk about NFL. So did you happen to see Thursday night's game?
No, I work Thursday nights, but I watched it yesterday. I watched the replay.
Yeah, that the Bills lost. The Texans are coming
Yeah,
back.
I didn't realize the Texans had such a good D.
Well, the Texans did. They have a very good D. We know, but the problem that they also had was they were playing horrible for the last couple weeks. Like they're starting to find their stride again. CJ Stroud, that was always my my issue with CJ Stroud and all the adulation he got in the very beginning of his career was their defense was fucking great. Like remember they traded up to get that dude from Georgia, I think his name was.
Hmm.
And DeMarco Ryan is a defensive coach.
D'Amico Ryan?
DeMarco Ryan, D'Amico. You know how I am with fucking names. I don't be fucking knowing. I just be making shit up. I know it's a Ryan. Okay, I know it's not a Rex Ryan or Rob Ryan or
Oh, yeah.
Billy Ryan, but I know it's fucking Ryan. So yeah, their defense played good. Josh Allen did not play great. The offensive line played horrible. I think they gave up 6 sacks. Yeah, so they were, and because of that, you know, the NFL standings, that changes the NFL standings a little bit. I'm not going to say anything because my team fucking sucks. So we just keep, how the fuck did we lose to Denver? Motherfucker. Oh, I know, because Mahomes, we'll talk about that later, because Mahomes fucking motherfuckers. So yeah,
I
it's
told you
not,
3 points.
you did. You fucking told me. And immediately, as soon as that happened, I thought of you. I was like, this motherfucker.
Division
So,
games are a motherfucker.
yeah, them games, they're not even fun. So yeah. So the Bills lost. The Bills are now 7-4, but the Titans are now 6-5. But due to that loss, sounds kind of weird, but we're not out of the woodworks yet. Our season's basically over, but the Chiefs aren't out of the woodworks yet. So okay, we just got to go ahead and beat the Colts. Fuck. Yeah. So
Shit.
not a good game for the Bills, but week 12. How are you? How'd you feel about your game on week 11, the Cowboys?
I was at an event, so I didn't really get to see it, but I figured they were gonna kind of should pull away from the Raiders at some point.
I mean, they were playing the
Um,
Raiders.
what's that?
I said they were playing the Raiders. So I mean,
That's what I mean. Like if they don't pull away from them, then it's not a good sign. But I figured they were gonna kind of galvanize after Martian Nealon's untimely death, and hopefully it lasts because apparently fucking George Pickens missed the bus and CeeDee Lamb missed curfew or some shit. That's why they were benched for the first series. So that doesn't give me good feeling, but at least Shotty's, I guess, not caring who's who and trying to keep it fair and consistent. So hopefully they fucking um stay committed moving forward, and it basically comes down to the next 3 weeks with the Eagles, Chiefs, then um, what's it, the week
oh yeah,
after.
no. I mean, based off of, to be honest, your team is not in as bad a position as the Chiefs are. Because yes, the Eagles, I do not think you're winning the division. The chances of you guys, because of that tie, the chances of you guys winning the division, I think, are very slim. So then you look and you go down to wild card, 6-3, 6-4, 6-5, and then the Seahawks and the Niners, 7-3, 7-4. So technically, you're only one game back in the loss column, 2 games back in the win column. Do you see what I'm
But we don't
saying?
have the tiebreakers against some of those people that
I
are ahead
know.
of us, like the Bears.
Yeah. So that kind of becomes your issue where you're going to need, and some of these teams are going to lose because they're going to play each other. Like the Packers are going to play the Lions again. They're going to play the Bears again. Do you see what I'm saying? You're going to have the Panthers play the Buccaneers again. The Rams, Seahawks, and Niners are all going to go through a
I
fucking
think the
gauntlet.
Lions is who we play in 3 weeks,
Yeah.
so that's gonna be a must-have game.
Yeah. Because you guys coming up have the Eagles, which you need a win. You need this win. The Chiefs, the Lions, and I mean realistically, even if you come out of there 2-3,
Two
one
and
and
three is
three.
a
I mean
kind of like
two and
still
one.
can,
Yeah, two and
yeah,
one is doable. But then the next three out of the next 4 games
not as
are
bad
all
shaped
winnable.
up.
Vikings,
Yeah,
Chargers, Cowboys, or Vikings, Chargers, Commanders, Giants, all
I
winnable.
think Chargers give me a little bit of
Yeah, Chargers. So
uncertainty.
if you could do 2-1 and then 3-1, so 5-2, that puts you at 9-7-1. That tie may fuck you. That tie may fuck you. Because I don't know if 9-7 is gonna get you in. Do you see what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
then you would literally need 1, 2, 3, 4. You would need 4 teams to get 4 or 5 losses. And I think that's what kind of hurts you guys there. So you nervous about the game on Sunday?
not nervous. Just curious. I guess that's the if the defense will show up, or I mean they played them tight the first game, but I know the fucking Eagles have been inconsistent and kind of been rolling a little bit more lately. But I feel I think they're kind of backs are against the wall and they're playing with a sense of urgency. So
Well,
hopefully fucking Eberflus has something going.
I think the good thing about playing the Eagles this week is all the turmoil that they have going on. We don't know when AJ Brown is happy. We don't know when he is happy. If I'm not mistaken, he just had a pretty decent game, right?
I think he had, I think the most targets that he had all
Yes, 7
season, I would
receptions,
say.
49 yards. Saquon had 26 carries for 83 yards. So I mean, both of them were trying to be part of the game, and they barely scored any points. Yes, she does have to come tell me you're coming up. So that becomes the thing I think it helps with you guys. Your offense clicks more towards the end. But when you look at the Eagles, yes, they scored a lot of points against the Giants. Yes, they scored a lot of points against the Vikings, over 28 points. And they scored a lot of points on the Rams and the Bucks. But most of their games are around 20 points. So it's around 20, between 16 and 24 points. No, I'm good, babe. Thank you, though. Between 16 and 24 points. So I think in that scenario, if you guys can keep it close, you guys have a great shot.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy.
Their defense is coming along though right now, so we're gonna have to put up some points for sure.
Yeah, but you guys are also, you got CD Lamb back. You got, I mean, if Pickens can make the bus. Can we talk about curfews real quick? Why are there curfews?
Because motherfuckers don't know how to act right
I don't
sometimes.
care. What the fuck is wrong? You have grown ass men. Okay. How many stories have we heard of NBA players and baseball players going out till fucking early hours of the morning and still playing?
I guess some it works for some, but others may fucking pull a Eugene Robinson and not fucking show up.
But they still do that with curfews. That's what I'm saying. So I understand the point. One guy said, I remember I was watching this video and a scout was talking, and he said the biggest difference between some coaches is they'll see a guy's talent and they'll go, okay, this guy goes out and parties every night. This guy's not as talented, but we'll take him over that. And the reason why is because the talent guy can go out and party and he'll be fine in the morning, but then he'll take 12 guys with him. And those 12 guys won't be fine in the morning. I don't know. I think we stopped giving curfews. I think they're grown men. Fuck them. Let them do what they want. You pay them millions of dollars. If they can't handle it, then you know they can't handle it. And you don't pay them more money. It's the NFL. Just, yeah, fuck the curfews. I don't know. That's just always weird to me. It's always weird how in other sports you see people show up to games. And then in the NFL, they're like, hey, nah, bitch, y'all got to stay at a hotel the night before and go to the games together, even when you're in your state, even when you live there.
It's like having fucking weigh-ins too.
Yeah, oh yeah, but I mean, yeah, I get it. I get it's just that's one of the random things about the sport is there's so many fucking players on the sport. And they're like, nah, y'all motherfuckers need curfew. You're right. Yeah, if somebody doesn't show up, well, somebody else will replace him. Y'all got curfew for 58 players. Y'all got to pay somebody to make sure all these motherfuckers in bed at time. What are we doing? What are we doing? They are grown ass men. It's just always so funny when you hear the curfew thing for grown ass men making millions of dollars.
Or a 10 p.m. curfew for a fucking night game.
Yeah, we have a 10 p.m. curfew for CD Lamb, who makes how much money? And we know this motherfucker's game is on point. Remember when he snatched the phone from his girlfriend, who is no longer his girlfriend? All right. Chiefs versus Broncos. They sucked. This was the one time that I think when Patrick Mahomes threw that interception, I understand where he was going with it. But when he threw that interception in the red zone, the way the game was going, normally I say, do what you do. You're a gunslinger. You gotta take those interceptions with the touchdowns, because if he doesn't do that, he doesn't throw his left-handed pass. I'm normally on board with him with these things. But immediately when he threw that interception, I said, God motherfucking damn it. This is not Madden. Stop it. Stop it now. I was so pissed because I knew that was going to come back and bite us in the ass. And my wife was like, you don't know. What do you normally say? I'm like, we could have got 3 points. We could have at least gotten 3 points. In a game like this with their fucking defense, you got to take advantage. And then we lose by 3 fucking points to fucking Bo Nix. And this motherfucker called it. I'm sitting up there the whole fucking game, pissed as shit. Not only because we're losing, because he called it. I'm sitting up there going, he's 22-5 for after a bye week, and you're like, I don't know. The Broncos, these division games, they've been playing good. I don't know. 3 points. I'm like, motherfucker. No turnovers. And you know what? Watching the game made me hate Bo Nix even more. Like, I didn't like Bo Nix to begin with.
Me neither, but
I didn't like
he's been
Bo
showing
Nix.
up a little bit on my
I didn't
fantasy
like
team, which
JJ
is
McCartney. I'm gonna be 100%, and the reason why I don't like them is because it's so weird. I think like the quarterback position is becoming much more black than it has been in years, that they just pick random ass white dudes to throw up there. I'm like, there was nothing I saw of Bo Nix in college to be good. JJ McCarthy might be number one. Shut the fuck up. What was his name? Will Levis. Remember what happened with Will Levis? Will Levis came out of nowhere. That motherfucker ain't in the league no more. So he might be in the league. But sometimes I just think that they pick random ass white quarterbacks and just remember how great Mac Jones was? Oh my God, Mac Jones is gonna be so great. Macaroni and cheese, baby Brady. Shut the fuck up. So
Bo
I
Nix was
think
good at Oregon though, and before that, fucking Auburn, and he's fucking played the most college games out of anybody. So I think that experience kind of served him well.
buddy, you just explained why he was not that good.
It would,
Okay.
he was talking. I was watching Eli's Places yesterday, just randomly because it came on
Yeah.
after some F1 shit I was watching, and he talked about how he needed that extra season to show what he got to get to the NFL, and I think that kind of gave him a chip on his shoulder, and he just fucking wins games, man.
He played 5 years.
62 starts, 61 starts in college.
61 starts. Okay. 61 starts, right?
I didn't
He
know his
had
dad was a quarterback.
he was a Heisman third vote, but at that point in time, in his 5th year, this motherfucker's 23 going against 19-year-olds. He
So
better fucking be good. He fucking better be good.
it's
Threw
like
for
the dude
45
from
touchdowns and three interceptions. But outside of that, outside of his 5th year, he was an average quarterback. So 29 touchdowns, 11 touchdowns, 12 touchdowns, 16 touchdowns. So he was not beating the world by storm. So that was my thing. Like, I didn't think he was, and I don't know college. So I didn't think he was that great of a quarterback. I thought he had one good season. I thought he does what happens at Oregon because of the way Oregon plays. For some ungodly known reason, they have quarterbacks that do great in college. Tell me one that's good in the pros. Go ahead. I'll wait.
yeah, I mean it's not
Outside of Bo
common,
Nix.
but
Outside of Bo Nix. And they have multiples of the motherfuckers in there. So that was just always my thought process. And I still
I
hate
think
it.
he was the first like fucking freshman starter at Auburn in like 70 years or something crazy.
I don't give a fuck. That just means Auburn went downhill. That's all that means. He had 16 touchdowns, okay? He started 13 games, 16 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Not bad. That's a fucking college football, 16 touchdowns.
He beat Alabama as a
16.
freshman.
Okay, his sophomore year, 12. 12 in 11 games. His junior year, 11. So it's one of those things where I look at him and go, okay, they had a good running game. He was a system quarterback. He was like AJ McCarron. All of those Alabama, the SEC quarterbacks that aren't very good, but Mac Jones. And then he got some good weapons. So yeah, he's a little better. And you know what fucking pisses me off about him? Because I don't think he's good. He just gets shit done.
That's what I was trying to say. It's like
I
he
know.
doesn't stand out and fucking have the superlatives, or he's not super showy, but he just fucking pulls some Eli Manning shit sometimes.
Eli Manning was even more showboaty than him. He is not like, you go in and look at him. Okay, he's 9-2. Great. Okay, he's thrown for 2,000 yards,
But when you have a defense like that, you don't need much, you know?
18 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions.
He's
So
the
again,
Trent Dilfer of his era.
he's not even a Trent Dilfer. Like, he's more capable than Trent Dilfer. Like, but he's just like, you sit there and you look at him and go, how are you doing this? What fucking black magic who did you sell your soul to? Okay. Is this, what the fuck is going on? Because I watched him the whole game and go, how'd you make that throw? No,
Yeah.
no, please stop. Please stop. So his last game against Kansas City, 24 for 37, 295, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Longest play was 48 yards.
He doesn't turn the ball over much, does he, though?
Average pass attempt, 8 yards. Like, he is dinking and dotting, but this motherfucker hits you where you need to be hit at. Like, it's not even like a dink and dot. It's like, oh, I'll give you 4 here. I'll give you 3 here. Oh, it's 3rd and 12. I'll complete that. Then I'll go back to 2 yards and 4 yards. Dude, he frustrated me so bad watching him play. My defense, I was yelling at my defense the whole fucking time. Like, how can you not get him? What are we doing? What are we doing? Because again, like you said, nothing he does stands out. Nothing he does stands out. He's just
efficient.
Just does it. And it pisses me off. He's like, you know, back in the day when we wrestled and you saw like that, like Chase Diller. Chase doesn't look like he should be good at wrestling when we were in high school.
Yeah.
Chase did not, like, Billy look like he should be good. Chase did not look like he should be good. Chase looked like he should be, no offense, Chase, but if you're watching, he looked like he should be on the math club, the debate team. Chase was not, I mean, I know he played baseball. And when I was a kid, I always said baseball was for unathletic guys. But Chase did not seem like he should be that good. If I matched up against him, like, I remember the first time I saw him, I was like, I'm gonna beat his fucking ass. And then he proceeded to whoop my fucking ass for like 2 years.
He's just technically sound.
That's fucking Bo Nix. Okay? That is Bo Nix. Bo Nix is that guy that you show up on a team and you go, we are about to whoop the shit out of his ass. And somehow he just embarrasses the shit out of you. Just embarrasses the fuck out of you. If anybody knows who Chase Dillard is that's watching, you will understand what I'm saying. Chase Dillard was sneakily good at fucking wrestling, was whooping motherfuckers' asses, and looked like he should be an accountant. Not
No.
Ben Stellar accountant, like an accountant, or not Ben Stellar, Ben Affleck.
Not only is he gonna text all you, he's gonna do your taxes after.
Exactly, like fucking Sheldon accountant. That pissed me off so bad. And then I realized that, you know, we're 5-5. Now, there were moments in time where I wanted to slap myself because I was like, there's a lot of teams that would love being 5-5. And I remember at one point in time where being 500 would have been a blessing for us. But it hasn't been that way for years. So I haven't gotten used to that. Since I met my wife, we have not really been bad. So now now I look ahead at the schedule and go, God damn it, we're fucked. We're completely fucked. So I don't know what to do. I don't know how I'm gonna feel right now. I don't know. I can't really complain because when you look at who we lost to, like, I can't get mad. We lost to the Chargers and Eagles. Both have winning records. Okay. We beat the Giants and the Ravens. We lost to the Jaguars, winning record. We beat the Lions. We beat the Raiders. We beat the Commanders. We lost to the Bills, winning record. We lost to the Broncos, winning record. Like, everybody we're losing to is fucking good. And we're all losing close games. Now we got to play the Colts, the Cowboys. Fuck, the Texans felt great 2 weeks ago. Now, fuck these bitches in that defense. Then we got to play the Chargers. Then we got to play the fucking Broncos again. The only good games we have left is the fucking Titans and the Raiders. And I don't even know what the fuck's going to happen with those bitches.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the Raiders can keep it close.
Like, I'm looking at this schedule going, immediately after we lost, my heart sank because I was like, oh shit. Now, my wife immediately cheered up. She was like, oh, that means we can go to Disneyland, Disney World. She's like, I took a week off for the Super Bowl. We can go to Disney World. I'm like, I'm fucking going to Disney World. She said, we'll go to Disney World during the Super Bowl. Don't even worry about it. We'll just go to Disney World, this and this and this. Disney World sounding very fucking nice right now. Okay, so I'm just saying, if we go like 6, if we lose, Disney World sounded really fucking nice. Disney World and Epic Universe is sounding really fucking nice, especially since I can use our points to get the fucking tickets. Also, depending on the flights, because some of these flights, just to let you know, right now, Southwest, if you want to fly Southwest, I don't know if they're offering it to everybody, but you can get from Vegas to Orlando for $50
Fuck.
on 12/16.
Oh, it has to be on December 16th?
Yep, one way. Southwest right now has probably, leaving Vegas, has 30, 40 flights that are under $100. One
Like the
way
Black
trip.
Friday fucking special?
No,
Or
this is through the whole entire year.
are
Because
they?
if people remember, Southwest decided that they were no longer going to check bags. You'd get no more free check bags.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yes, they decided that in May, and now they're supposed to redo the seats. So, yeah, Southwest 100%. They send me emails all the time talking about low fares again, and I hadn't seen these in a couple years, and I've been a Southwest member for a while. So it's like $50. There's a flight to Reno for 23. 23 fucking dollars.
Yeah.
I was literally thinking about just going there just to go there. I ain't got nothing to do. It's an hour flight, fly there. But then I looked at how much it costs to come back. It was like $110. I'm like, okay, now it's not no more fun. But yeah, so if you want to go any place soon, check out Southwest.com. They got some massive ass flights going on.
I think I remember I flew to Reno or Tahoe once for a school field trip, like a fucking same day shit.
Oh yeah, yeah. I see. I would never. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I won't do a same day turnaround. I'll just, especially depending on where. There's so many cheap hotels. There's no fucking way.
Oh, well, that was like high school. I had to come back. It was just to go see the Capitol and shit.
Oh yeah, no. As an adult, well, yeah, that's totally different. But as an adult, like even if I flew there, I'd be like, oh, I would literally go stay at a hotel for like $47.
Well, you're the VIP of Best Western.
I'm saving those points in case we decide next year to go to a game. Because the hotel that is literally right outside the stadium is the Best Western. And I think for like 2 nights, it was like 50,000 points. So I'm waiting till next year till the schedule comes out, and then I might book it. All right, week 12 picks. What do we got? Have you made your picks on the?
Yeah, except for the Giants Bengals doubleheader game.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was tough.
I wonder what speaking of the doubleheader, when you were talking about the doubleheader like baseball, how many players do you think they'd have to have on a roster for that doubleheader?
At least 80.
If you think like 80? So like if they said, hey, we're gonna have a game at like 6 o'clock in the morning, and then we're gonna have a game at 6 p.m. at night. How many players are playing double time?
And
they're the same
like 30.
They're the same teams.
Like 30 maybe.
So I would say maybe I would say you'd have a lot of the same players. Unless there was injuries, but you'd have a lot more substitutions. I think it'd be like hockey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like O-line maybe can do it. D-line, you need a rotation because those motherfuckers is running.
I was thinking O-line needed one of the most quickest rotations because of the collision and their fingers, and them having to push all those defenders back. I'm thinking it's gonna be like hockey.
Yeah.
I'm thinking you have first string O-line, second string O-line, and you bring them in. Or you have pass blocking O-line, run blocking O-line. And you switch them out. I think
I think a running back for sure.
Yeah, I think
most wear and tear.
Yeah. It'd be like second unit, like at 2 plays, another unit comes in. I think the only 3 people that would play all of the 3 games would be the quarterback, the kicker, and the punter. Play both games. They would play the whole both games. I think everybody else would substitute consistently. Maybe your free safety depending on how much of a blitzing team you are. I also think that'd be a fun game plan. Like, would you have a run dominant game plan in the first game to wear that defense out even more, and in the second game air it out?
Are you playing the doubleheader against the same team, or
Yeah, same team. Dallas Giants, 6 a.m., 6 p.m.
I guess it also depends on how the game is shaping up. If you think the fucking first game is a lost cause, if you may save your fucking chickens for the second game.
Oh no, I'm coming in with a straight up strategy. I'm bringing my biggest backs for the first game, and I'm running non-fucking stop. One first down, second down run, third down pass, depending on how many yards it is. I am putting that defense and keeping them on the field, and I am substituting in O-line. So I'm not. My O-line will be switching out that whole first game, and in the second game, I'm airing it the fuck out, and then I'm probably going to lose both games. So, yeah. Because I'm a horrible. My ideas sound good.
This isn't gonna happen.
Exactly. When you put them to paper, they don't work out. All right. So Bills versus Texans. We got it wrong. All of us picked the Bills. Steelers versus the Bears. Jeremy picked the Steelers. What's your thoughts on that game? Steelers versus Bears.
Oh man, like I keep picking the Steelers, I think, but it seems like they're kind of falling apart.
Aaron Rodgers is injured. Remember that. That's what made me pick
Oh,
the
I didn't
Bears.
know that.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers had his I think he's got a small fracture in his wrist.
Oh, yeah, I think I want to switch it if you want to switch me to the
No, you're with
Bears.
the Bears. You picked the Bears.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's what made me switch. Patriots versus the Bengals. We all got the Patriots.
Fucking Bravel's been doing a fucking bang up job so far.
Well, they got Joe Flacco. They got Unk back there. So I mean,
Who?
the
Bengals?
Bengals. Yeah, they got Unk. So he knows what he's doing. He knows. But remember, they're not going to have Jamar Chase.
No, I was talking about Vrabel with the Patriots.
Oh, I thought you said the Bengals. My bad.
No,
Fuck the Patriots. Fuck Mike Vrabel. I don't like that team either.
me neither, but
you know what? Again, fuck Drake May. I've seen this before with the Patriots, okay? I'm not fooled by the Patriots. I literally saw this, 3 or 4 years ago? We saw something very, very similar with the Patriots, with Mac Jones.
I
Very
think
similar.
he's a little better than Mac Jones.
Very, very. I do too, because I think Mac Jones was that good. But we saw something what we're seeing with Drake May, we saw similar with Mac Jones. I think Vrabel's doing a bang job. The Titans should have never fired him. That was stupid. But they're the Titans. Giants versus the Lions. All of us got the Lions. Jameis Winston starting again, right?
I think so.
Vikings versus the Packers. We all picked the Packers because the Vikings suck. By the way, the Vikings need to be slapped. They let go of Kirk Cousins, Sam Darnold, and Daniel
Jones
in the last fucking 2 seasons for JJ McCarthy, and he sucks. Okay, he is absolutely horse shit. Okay, horse shit. Seahawks Titans. We all got the Seahawks. Dude, the Titans, they just can't get a break. Like, I know, remember when you said that was where receivers go to die? I just think that's where people go to die. Because they can't get a break at all. I mean, and it's not like, yes,
they haven't been good since Derrick Henry, right?
Yeah, firing Mike Vrabel was bad, right? That was stupid. Letting go of Derrick Henry, you really can't complain about because he's an old running back that has been used a lot, right? So I'm not really mad about that. But outside of the firing of the Mike Vrabel, they haven't really done a whole bunch of badass and trading A.J. Brown. They should have never traded A.J. Brown, right? 2 bad mistakes, horrible mistakes. Outside of that, they still ain't got lucky at all. They ain't got any good quarterbacks. They ain't got any good running backs. They ain't got any good receivers. They ain't got any good defensive players. They just ain't got nobody. They just ain't got nobody. Colts versus the Chiefs. Mo, you picked the Colts. Tell me your thoughts on that one. You know what? Fuck that. I don't want to hear your thoughts on that one. Okay. Last time they played, no, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I guess Colts kind of give me similar feeling to the Broncos. I think they're winning these close games for the most part. Um, I guess, think that you guys are going to maybe come along more towards the end of the season with their backs against the wall. Seems like Travis Kelce's coming alive more. I guess I'm interested to see how they're able to have who's the fucking corner they just traded for the Colts.
Oh, Sauce Gardner.
Yeah, just
I'm
interested to
so
see how
happy.
they integrate him
I'm so happy for that trade for them. I'm so happy right now for that.
for you're happy
Oh,
for Sauce or you're happy
I'm
for
so happy. I'm so happy the Colts got Sauce Gardner 2
because he's
weeks ago.
gonna get fucking picked on or
I'm so happy. Have you seen this man play?
well,
Have you
a
have
little
you seen? Wait. You have not seen the compilations of the
of him
Sauce.
getting burned.
Oh my! Like even when they traded for him, it wasn't like when you guys traded for Quentin Williams and they're like, "Oh my God, they got a good." Everybody was like, "That wasn't even a great trade." They're not a Sauce Gardner away. Like what? No. Like let me knock on wood. But buddy, we got buddy. I'm so
Watch him
fucking
have 3 years.
boy. When they traded for him, I said, "Oh, thank you." There is a football god. Thank you. Thank you. I was so because I mean, who they played last week? Last week they played. Did they have a bye last week? Yeah, they had a bye last week. Okay. So yeah, they got him now associated with the league with the team. But oh yeah, I mean they're coming off of a bye. So yeah, Sauce Gardner got traded there. So okay, so Sauce Gardner, granted, his first game, 4 tackles, 2 assists. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all, right? Not a bad play. But when you look at Sauce Gardner's stats, like his stats aren't very good. And they haven't been very good since like his first or second year. So like this year, he has 0 interceptions. He has 7 pass deflections. So he's almost got a pass deflection a game. He's played for the fucking Jets. They threw all over them. What do you mean you got 7 pass deflections? Your team sucked. His first year, he had 20 pass deflections. From that moment on, he has 11, 9, 7. He has his interceptions? He has got 3 interceptions in 4 years. And he's got 47 pass deflections, with 20 of them coming in his first season. He's averaging like 6 pass deflections a season. Yeah, I'm not. He's high. Oh yeah, he's highly. He was a Pro Bowler his second season. No interceptions, 11 pass deflections, 1 forced fumble, 57 tackles, 2 tackles for a loss. So I'm not saying he's not a serviceable cornerback, but he's been getting burnt like crazy the last couple weeks. And we got
Maybe
that speed. We got that motherfucking speed. Now, Mahomes can't hit these motherfuckers. Okay. He's either overthrowing them or underthrowing them. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Brittany,
oh
do
yeah.
something. Okay. You ain't doing
Yep.
your job. You got
Yeah,
too
he
much
missed who the fuck was it, Worthy? Where he fucking missed him by like 3 steps last
Dude, what
game.
the fuck? Like that's happened the whole fucking season. I think he's got too much built up release. Do your job, Brittany. Got to do something. But I mean, it's just so I'm not. I'm not confident. Let me stop playing. If it's gonna be a close game, I'm fucked. So I'm hoping it's not. Because if it's a close game, we're not winning. The football
Is
gods took
Pacheco
that.
still injured?
Huh?
Is Pacheco still injured?
Yeah, he's back. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if it's Pacheco. I don't give a fuck if it's Hunt. I don't give a fuck if it's Smith. I don't give a fuck if it's any of these motherfuckers. It could be Elijah Mitchell. I don't care right now. It is not mattering. When it matters the most, we can't do shit. Okay? How do we lose? How do we win like fucking 17 straight one-score games? And now we've lost every fucking one-score game this season. What the fuck is that shit about? That don't even make sense. Like, by rule of thumb, we need to be able to win one now. So if it's a close game, we're gonna lose. If it's not a close game, we should probably win. What's up, buddy? Happy Saturday. Chris Paul retiring after the end of the season. It's not surprising. He went back to the Clippers, and the Clippers suck.
So he just came to stay with us when for the Cowboys game. He got the Cowboys hat in his room.
I mean, what? He played for Golden State.
OKC, San Antonio.
He played for San Antonio. So, I mean, he's came off the bench the last 2 years. So, I mean, that doesn't surprise me. But thank you. That does not surprise me at all. Yeah, I mean, and when he went back to LA, people thought they were going to be a good team this year.
Isn't he the one that's like a fucking avid bowler?
He might be. He's an avid lot of shit. He's an avid asshole, I've heard. Yeah, not like personally. When he goes out, he's probably nice as shit. But yeah, he's fucking people besides his NBA friends, everybody calls him a fucking asshole.
Well, I think some of his teammates also called him an asshole.
That's what I'm saying. Besides his friends, everybody calls him an asshole.
If you ain't on the banana boat.
Exactly. All right, so Jets, Ravens. We got the Ravens. Raiders, Browns. I picked the Browns because fuck the Raiders. What are your thoughts on that game? Shador Sanders. Okay, so before we go in on this, because people do stupid ass shit, and I happen to see a fucking video on this, the last quarterback to make it, the last rookie quarterback for the Browns to make his debut on the road also started against the Raiders in Oakland. It was Baker Mayfield. They lost. The Browns still lost, but that was the first time he'd ever started. So now people are like, oh, Shador is starting, and blah, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck. The Raiders bet not lose this, okay? They cannot be this fucking bad to lose to Shador Sanders and the Browns. Your thought, go ahead.
I think Shador Sanders is going to be worried about his fucking house getting broken into, and not going to be on his game.
Shador Sanders is he is so cringeworthy to me. He is just like you think he should be PR trained because of who his dad is, and I think his dad PR trained him. Because like,
which could be a gift and a curse.
It's only a gift if you're as good as his ass. Okay, and that's because then this happened on my watch. What do you mean this happened on your watch? The fucking Browns suck. They suck. Shut the fuck up. Just play football. God. Oh, and people are giving him excuses. Oh, he had no first team reps. The offensive line had never heard his cadence. Look, I'm sorry. Do I think that the reason why he was not drafted was because the NFL was trying to set a precedent why he was drafted in the 5th round? Yes, I kind of think they did. But now that I've seen this motherfucker play, I think his talent had a lot to do with it. Because I don't think Shador is ever going to be good. Ever going to be good. I don't know. I don't know what anybody else says. And if the Raiders can't beat fucking Shador Sanders, they just need to leave. They just need. I mean, this is the team that did lose to a player that joined the team on Thursday morning, and they had a Thursday night game when they lost to Baker Mayfield. So I mean, this is that Raiders, but still, there's no way. Is there really a way the Raiders suck this bad?
I think they beat the Browns, but I don't think they're that great.
I mean, they can't suck this bad.
I don't think Max Crosby lets them lose this game, though.
I just don't, unless they're trying to, I just don't understand it.
Unless they're trying to tank.
Yeah, I just don't understand it. Maybe Pete Carroll wants Arch Manning. How the fuck does Pete Carroll get away from
But Arch Manning is not that great.
You know what? Neither is Geno Smith, but he wanted him. Okay. So
at least Geno had a season like 2 seasons ago.
Yeah. So Jags, Cardinals. What do you got? We all got the Jags. The Cardinals. Jacoby Brissett is. Did you know he set a record for most passes thrown in a game?
I think I saw that like fucking 65 or some shit or
Yeah,
56.
yeah. I think it was like 65 passes. Yeah.
Fucking Madden. Yeah, fuck the Cardinals. Motherfuckers want to fucking show out on Monday night when they play us and then fucking suck every other game.
Most completions with 47. So the previous record was 45.
Commanders have
Most,
a bye week this week?
huh?
Are the Commanders on a bye week?
Yeah.
Oh, just I see Marcus Mariota's doing the fucking celebrity picker on College Game Day.
Oh yeah,
I,
they're on a bye
I
week.
guess they're in Oregon.
Oh, well, that makes sense. Okay, Eagles, Cowboys. You took the Cowboys. We
We need
briefly
it, so
talked about that game. We're hoping that the defense doesn't. We're hoping the turmoil fixes it. I hope my fucking new glasses hurry up and bring the ass.
yeah. Hopefully, AJ Brown is pouty this week.
Mm. Ain't AC bad? So if Gino messes up, the backup will play. Oh, they both fucking suck, dude. They both suck. By the way, AC actually went into one of our friends. My wife works for Short Clips. One of our friends, she is a manager for them. He goes and gets their haircut at the Sport Clips, and he was in there this weekend getting his haircut.
You don't have a personal barber if you're in the NFL?
A lot of them don't, because it's just like Kirk Cousins goes to Great Clips.
I could see Kirk Cousins going to great clips.
Yeah, but that was on the quarterback. Yeah, he goes to whatever great clips he's
He
at.
he his haircut looked like a great clip
But
haircut.
the problem that you have is like if you're one of those guys before going to school, before going to the NFL, where you cared about your haircut on a regular basis, you probably have a professional barber. Alyssa met Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes' professional barber at one of their conventions. He came up and spoke with them and was a speaker there. So some of them do have professional barbers, but then
Travis Kelce looked like he cut his own hair.
yeah, some of them don't. So like Derek Carr goes to Sport Clips. Yeah, he goes to Sport. I go to Sport. Well, my wife, yeah. But there's a lot of them that why does it matter? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, am I gonna go pay $200 for a haircut just because you can charge $200? Or am I gonna go get my haircut for fucking $30?
Speaking of hair, what do you think of fucking not Tatum? The fuck is
Jaylen Brown.
others?
Listen. We need to stop making such a big deal about this shit, okay, guys? Stop making a big deal that you're going bald. Us normal folk deal with this on a regular fucking basis, okay? We don't fucking trip the fuck out. I'm sorry. I don't know if you're thinning, but I'm thinning. When I started thinning, I didn't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like I didn't
I think
really
it's more embarrassing to fucking be dripping Beijing all over them.
exactly. I never even fucking noticed it. Do you see what I'm saying? It wasn't. And then, there's multiple times that I was like, oh, if I cut my hair, then, but now I know I'm thinning. I'm thinning like my hairline used to be here. This bitch is back here. So
But these motherfuckers got resources. Take your ass to Turkey. Get a
who gives a
fucking.
fuck? Just shave it. Why do you think there were so many bald athletes when we were growing up? Just shave it. If you're going bald, just fuck. Or do you know what? Just do what KD did and own it. It doesn't matter. Y'all making such a big deal out of this. Oh my God, I'm going bald. No shit. It's natural. And all the stress that you guys go through, I can imagine how much more natural it is. Fuck them. I don't care about a fucking celebrity that's got the largest contract at one point in time in NBA history. I don't give a fuck about his hair. Okay, go get hair plugs. Who gives a fuck? Shave it. Cut it off. Cut it short.
Do anything except put shoe paint on your fucking head.
Yeah, you know what the weird part about it is? Nobody talks shit to Kevin Durant about his hair.
Well, most people can't see from the top of his head.
No, but everybody knows his head looks like shit. Even when fucking Jaylen Brown was like, it looks like a fucking football field. Yeah, but we don't clown him on that. You know why? Because he already said, I don't give a fuck. Don't do it, Kate. KD don't give a fuck, dude. He's all about hooping. He gives two fucks. All right, so now we got where the fuck we was talking about? Oh, we was talking about Eagles Cowboys. We talked about that. You got the Eagles, you got the Cowboys. This is a big game for you guys. Falcons Saints. Amazingly, how all of us picked the Falcons.
Yeah, this could be a fucking upset city for sure.
Who's gonna be upset?
Well, I'm just saying the Saints suck, but they'll
So the
pull out a
Falcons.
few games here and there. And that's true.
The Falcons are 3. Let's stop the. The Falcons are 3-7. Yeah, you didn't realize they were 3-7, did you? No, they fucking yeah. So I was watching a video and they were talking about how the Falcons are in such a disaster, and they said they're 3-7. I was like, wait, hold on, they're really 3-7. Holy shit, that's right. They have lost a lot of fucking games. No, they suck. And
They lost to the Panthers twice.
Yeah, Michael Penix is out with another torn ACL, but in his left knee. He had 2 of them in his right knee. Kirk Cousins is starting. And
you said he's starting?
Yeah, he's starting because Michael Penix is out. So Kirk Cousins is starting. And by the way, they don't have their draft pick because they traded it to get an edge rusher to the Rams in last year's draft. Like the Atlanta Falcons are having one of the worst seasons nobody's ever talked about.
I think I was just mesmerized by the fucking Monday night game where Bijan showed out.
Yeah. So yeah, 100% showed out, but they have $125 million quarterback that they don't want to pay, that they didn't trade, that they won't release. They don't own their draft pick. They went all defense, and both of their defensive players are not playing good. And when the rookie that they decided to draft that showed some promise, who already had an injury history. Like, they fucked up so much in the last 2 years, it's not even funny. So I'm actually changing my pick to the Saints.
What's the Saints record though? Like 1 fucking 9, 2-8.
They're 2-8. So they're 1 game worse.
It's a fucking coin flip.
That's what I'm saying. They're 1, and they beat the Panthers. Okay, they beat the fucking Panthers.
You're doing some fucking transitive property.
But you know what I'm saying. By facto, doso, the Panthers beat the Falcons. The Saints beat the Panthers. The Saints are better than the Falcons.
Just because you picked them, now they're gonna fucking lose.
Now they're gonna lose. There you go, Sam. I helped you out. Shit.
Here's what's gonna happen.
Okay, so we got the Bucks and the Rams.
That's a good game.
That's a good game. I got the Rams. Jeremy picked the Bucks. I could definitely see either team winning. Again, I think this is kind of a coin flip. I think the Rams have a 2-game lead over the record, but the Bucks have also dealt with a lot of injuries. So, and Devontae Adams was a perfect pickup for Matthew Stafford. Then we got the 49ers and the Panthers. This should be just a cakewalk. 49ers should roll over the Panthers.
Should, and then you're going to fucking see Panthers win by 3.
Yeah, should. But the Bills should have beat the shit out of the Texans too. So, should. But we'll see what happens. Let us know in the comments if you agree with our picks or not. And let's hopefully we have a
I'm always surprised that the 3 or 4 upsets that show up every week where I'm like, yeah, I could see that fucking happening. And I guess that's why I try to kind of pick accordingly week to week. So I'm like, oh, I should fucking be like 14-2 this weekend.
I think I'm always surprised with how many close games there are in the first window. Like, it seems like the first window of games, you have tons of close games. Like, there's 6 1-score games, and you see them, and you're like, oh, like, you go through and go, yeah, but none of them were really that good. That's another thing. Like, okay, the Panthers and the Falcons, that was a pretty good game. The Texans and the Titans fucking sucked. The Commanders and the Dolphins, nobody gave a fuck about. The Giants and the Packers, cool. The Bears and the Vikings, and so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You had 5 games that were 1-score games in the morning. So yeah, just kind of crazy. I'm always Always perplexed by that. All right, so we talked about this a little last week, but then there was confirmation that came out after we got off of the podcast. And me and Mo both said we didn't think this was going to happen this soon. I said the possibility was February because they were talking about fighting in February. Mo was talking about how Hearn had already basically shut this whole entire thing down. And then 2 days later,
Anthony Joshua said, "Hold my beer."
the fight is happening.
Send me that check.
I think he's getting like $96 million to fight. Like,
which she's seen as free lunch, I guess.
Yeah. So, okay. So before we dig into this one, first thing, I watched the press conference. The initial press conference was yesterday. I watched the whole press conference. There are two takeaways I have from that regarding Jake Paul and Gervonta Davis. Now, we know Gervonta Davis got in trouble. I said before that Jake Paul had to get rid of that event because of what he does for women boxing. But Gervonta Davis team has came out and said multiple things. One, said, yes, this event, whatever happened, had occurred, but Jake Paul and Netflix used it to get out of the fight because Jake Paul couldn't make the weight. Jake Paul was having trouble getting down to 195 pounds, which was a contracted weight, which makes a lot of sense because Jake Paul bulked up for Mike Tyson. So he's no longer technically fighting at that cruiserweight weight, which he was fighting at before. He bulked up to 220 for Mike Tyson. So during the press conference, they asked, what do you think your weight would be? I think he said he's going to come in between 220 and 230. How the fuck were you supposed to fight last weekend at 195 and you're coming in 40 pounds heavier to fight Anthony Joshua?
No.
30 to 40 pounds heavier. He said, I think he was like 215. What the fuck? Now, I do understand boxing. I do understand that it's water weight, and I understand cutting weight. But within a week, you were almost 30 pounds heavier, 20 pounds heavier than what you were supposed to be at your fight weight. So I'm not saying that it's true, but Gervonta Tank Davis had already had rumors when the fight was announced of domestic abuse. So why now are you taking this road when this guy's had these rumors before? That just makes credence. So, fight came out, broke the internet, broke the boxing world. The boxing world went fucking crazy. Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. Absolutely insane. My wife is so beautiful. Absolutely insane, right? What are your thoughts on the fight? What are your thoughts on this happening? Oh, hold on. Before we do that, let me give you some rules so you know about them. It's an 8-round, 3-minute fight. It is not an exhibition. The fight will be on their record. It is being fought in Miami, and the Saudis got involved in it. Turkish. I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name. I'd literally try to do it. I know you're probably not watching this, but if you ever do, I can't call you your excellence. I'm not calling any man that. But Turkish, the guy, they got involved in the fight. That's how this fight got so much money, because of Anthony Joshua. So the rumor is Jake Paul called about 5 people. He called Tommy Fury. Tommy Fury said no. But Tommy Fury said no because he can't get to the United States. He called Terrence Crawford, and Terrence Crawford said yes. That was rumored that he said yes to drive a bargaining tool to get Canelo to accept the rematch faster, because Canelo and Crawford are in works for their rematch. So he said yes for more money that. And then basically a couple other people. And then Jake Paul directly called Anthony Joshua, and Anthony Joshua immediately said yes. There was no doubt about it. He said yes. They're getting paid tons of money. Joshua has to weigh in at 245 pounds. He cannot be more than 245 pounds. But there is no rehydration clause after that. So he weighs in at 245. On fight day, he could be 255. He could be 260. He can be whatever the fuck he wants to be. Because heavyweight has no limit. So, what are your thoughts now that you know the rules?
I guess Anthony Joshua should still fucking have a walk in the park, I think. But I think for some reason it's gonna be closer than it should be. But yeah, I don't know. I fucking maybe he fucking pulls out a fucking split decision or some shit with some of the fucking shenanigans that goes on with these type of fights.
100%. 100%. So I have two thoughts on this. Okay. The first thought I have is, well, first, before we get into those thoughts, let's just get the conspiracy out of the way. This fight is not going to be rigged. It's not going to be, there's going to be no rumors about it being rigged like Mike Tyson. There's going to be none of that. With the rumors, Anthony Joshua is coming to fight. We've already seen him do this to Francis Ngannou. He is literally coming to fight. He has been nice and happy and all this, but he is coming to fight. Him rigging this fight and taking a loss or a draw does not help him at all, because he is technically trying to fight Tyson Fury for that big money fight. Yes, if he takes a loss to Jake Paul, it may get Tyson Fury in the ring more, but then that value of that fight comes down. So, and if he loses, since Turkish got involved in it, Turkey Ali, what his name is, Saudis, since they got involved in it, if he loses to Jake, he's not going to pay money for Tyson Fury. So, by just getting this bag, losing or doing a conspiracy theory of the fight being rigged, Anthony Joshua has literally cost himself millions of dollars. Yes, this fight sets him up for money, but who the fuck is turning down millions of dollars to lose to Jake Paul? So I don't think it's going to be anything like the Tyson, any of his other fights with any of the other fighters, right? Okay. So 2 ways that this goes. 1, he does exactly what he does to Anthony Joshua, right? He doesn't play with him because Jake Paul does have power. We have to admit he does have power, and we got to stop acting like he's not a boxer, because he is a boxer. He's been training in boxing for 4 to 5 years. By the way, this is only his 14th pro fight. His 14th pro fight, he is fighting a former 2-time champion. Not undisputed, but 2-time heavyweight champion. So in his 14th fight, that the last fight the champion was fighting was for a heavyweight title. So he's not fighting like fucking somebody who hasn't been in the heavyweight contention for 5 or 6 years. He's fighting a real. So everybody wanted to see him fight this. Great. I'm happy. Everybody wanted to see this because they want him to get knocked out. Respect to Jake Paul. I am no longer going to not say he is a boxer. This dude is there are very few boxers that have been fighting their whole life that in their 14th fight, they're fighting a former world champion. Okay. So.
An Olympic champion.
And an Olympic boxer. Yes. Now, 1 or 2 things happens. I think Anthony Joshua is going to go in there, and he's going to do what he did to Francis. And he knows that Jake has some sort of power. And he knows that he has that chin issue. Okay. He did something smart, which a lot of boxers don't do, and took a year off after the knockout to Daniel Dubois. So since he took a year off, which a lot of people say you should take off, his brain and mind should be completely healed. But like we saw with Devin Haney, when you get in the ring after getting severely knocked out or severely hurt and injured, you could be a little twitchy. So I think he might go in there and try to take him out in the first couple rounds. And if he does that, Jake's done. It's not going past round 2. Jake is done. I have rewatched the Francis Ngannou fight. I've went back and looked at Anthony Joshua's record because I was like, he's not a knockout artist. Yes, the fuck he is. Okay, this man is technically sound. He has only lost to heavyweight champions and Andy Ruiz, which Andy Ruiz was a short fight in America. So smaller guy, short notice fight, kind of very similar to Jake Paul. But Anthony Joshua was also a champion, so he didn't have anything to prove. So, but he came back and whooped his ass after that. So if he does that, Jake Paul is not lasting around past the 2nd or 3rd round. Second way this happens is Anthony Joshua respects Jake Paul more than he respects Francis Ngannou. And for the first couple rounds, 4 to 5 to 6, he's jabbing, moving, jabbing, crossing, not putting too much sting on these punches, which when they say that, I say that, they're like, oh, it's fixed. It's fixed. But by the time they get to 6, 7, 8, he's going to figure them out, and then he's going to start putting the pressure on him. Because he said a couple very good key things that I checked, that I remember at the press conference. When they asked him about Francis and Jake, do you think Francis could take out Jake? He said no. Jake would take out Francis. He also said, Jake has been boxing for 5 years. I was boxing for 3 years and became Olympic champion. So he has a lot of respect for him. So I think it's going to be one or two ways. He's going to get killed, or he's going to knock him out in the 6th or 7th round. I don't think it goes to a decision at all. If he lets it go 5, 6, 7, that kind of draws Tyson Fury in. So he might toy with him for the first couple rounds before he knock him out. But I think Jake Paul, and now that's what my heart and my brain says. There's this little voice inside of me that is saying, bitch, are you really betting against Jake Paul? Because Jake Paul has done everything he said he was going to do in boxing. He's literally said, I'm going to do this, this, this. I'm going to knock out so and so and so. We may not like the way he did it, but he is literally fighting a 2-time world champion. And if he happens to win, what says that does not put him in title contention?
No.
It's a Rocky Balboa story. It's the vision quest. Like, I don't know. I would, if I had to go to the bank, 99% of me says Anthony Joshua. But 1% of me says we could have a new Rocky. Devin Haney versus Brian Norman Jr. We have Benavidez versus Yardy. I think Benavidez is going to beat the shit out of Yardy. What do you think?
I think so. I don't really know too much about Yardy, but I know Benavidez has kind of been rolling, and I think see him keep on that same path for now.
Both are undefeated. Both are undefeated, if I'm not mistaken. The issue that you have, hold on. The issue that you have, the biggest thing I think that you have with Yardy is with David Benavidez is Benavidez seeks violence. He comes, there is no fucking around with him. Most fighters, they give you a round or two to fill them out. Benavidez comes out with violence. From the opening round, he's trying to fucking kill you. And I think that pressure wears on a lot of fighters. I think that's the same thing that's going to happen to Yardy. I think by the time we get to 6, 7, 8, he's looking for a way out. That's why, like, when I didn't put in the thumbnail, because I don't think it's going to be that good of a fight. I think 6, 7, 8, Yardy is on his heels looking for a way out. Brian Norman versus Devin Haney. This, to me, is the best fight on the card. Reason why is Devin Haney is coming off of a not great look against his last fight, which was Ramirez. It looked like he ran the whole time. Brian Norman Jr., have you seen this dude's knockout of the year candidate?
No, I haven't.
Brian Norman Jr. is a knockout fucking artist. Oh, and guess what else he has? A left hook. Just like Ryan Garcia. So if you just Google Brian Norman's last knockout, he went to Japan to defend his title. And he tells a funny story, but he's like, I knew the guy was going to copy me. So I jabbed to the bottom. He jabbed to the bottom. I blocked him, and he literally left uppercutted or left hooked out. He did. The dude went immediately to sleep. Like, he was asleep from the moment he got hit. It just, and I don't think he woke up for like 10 minutes. Like, this dude, Brian Norman, has so much power. 22-8 fights with 22 knockouts. And people think that he is, he's just a knockout artist. and his career has been manufactured because nobody really knows a lot of the people that he's fought. This is his best fight, but he's a knockout artist with a left hook. So you have Devin Haney going against another knockout artist with a left hook. I don't give a fuck, Devin, that it's not on your record. I don't care that it's on your record. You should stop parading around like you have 0 fucking losses. I hate when fighters do this shit. God, this is what I hate about the boxing game. They should not be going, somebody's gotta go. Bitch, you technically got your ass whooped. Okay? We know that he had steroids in his system and it's a no contest. But you should stop parading around that you ain't got to know. Your O already left. We saw you dropped 4 times against fucking him. Your O is already gone. But you got Devin Haney, who last time he ran around the whole time. Brian Norman Jr., who's a knockout artist. Brian Norman Jr. is from the South. He's from Atlanta. He don't play around with this game. They asked him, they said, what do you think of Devin Haney's fit? He goes, what the fuck? I don't give a fuck about fit. We fighting, bitch. You see me, I'm in a $5 t-shirt. We fighting. So this should be a very good fight. Devin Haney they have said he is tailor-made to beat Brian Norman Jr. because of the fact that he has that jab and that great footwork. Brian Norman Jr., if Devin Haney is still recovering from that knockout, once he gets hit with a left hook, I don't know how he does that. A lot of people think he's going to run. So this is a fight to watch. Based if you're a boxing fan, should be a very, very good fight. And I'm picking Brian Norman to win. I think I want to see Brian Norman win. Devin Haney should win, but I want to see Brian Norman Jr. knock him the fuck out.
Look up his highlights then.
Oh, dude, you got to. Like his last knockout was fucking ridiculous. It's a candidate for knockout of the year. He's saying knockout of the decade. Like his last knockout was fucking insane. And he was in Japan, I think. And the way he tells it. And that's what they asked him. They were like, he goes, oh, I'm just a knockout artist, but nobody understands how I set it up. They don't get how I set up this knockout. And that's the problem. Like he's like, I knew he was gonna follow me. Because he's like, I saw him during the weigh-ins. Everything I did, he did. And when you see it, it's just like, what the fuck is going on here?
Oh, he's got the speed and the combos. I pulled up a little video right now.
Yeah, where the hell is the volume? Yeah, because he hit up and just waited. And I immediately, like, he's done. He is fucking gone. From anybody that don't know, literally just go Brian Norman Jr. versus Jin Sasaki.
Okay. I think I just seen that one next.
Yes, that is his last one, where he goes to the body. The guy comes back to the body. He pushes his hand down and literally comes up with a left hook from God. And that dude was he was knocked out from the moment he got hit. He did not move for like 10 minutes. I don't know why the referee went over and started counting. That to me is disrespectful. Okay. Fuck you, bitch. If I get knocked out like that, don't know. I mean, you gonna have a problem. Okay. You immediately wave it off. No, because then you giving people the hope that I can get up. Okay. You giving people, like, I understand, like, if I get knocked out and I roll or move. But if I get knocked out and I don't move and I'm just like this and you come over and count to 4 and then you go like, nah, bitch, we gonna have a problem when I get up. Just call that shit off, wave it off, get me some help. Okay, I could be dying. There could be oxygen not getting to my brain. And that extra 4 seconds could have survived, could have saved me, bitch, okay? Fuck you, ref. Fuck you over. Look at him. He got to 5. That motherfucker got to 5. Brian Norman knows it's over. He's over there taking bows. Okay. And the ref is like, 1, 2, 3. This dude ain't moved. 4. Oh, maybe. Okay. It's over. It's over. Yeah. That is so. And he could take a punch too. He could take a punch. He's got power. He's been knocked down before. When he won the champion against the guy, it was like a year ago. He fought Santillo or whatever. They bring in Brian Norman because it was supposed to be this guy's crowning moment. It was his. Yeah. What are you looking at? What are you watching?
I just saw the fucking knockout.
Oh yeah,
He fucking
dead, dead, and the referee's counting. So yeah, this guy is so good. Hopefully he wins. I would love to see them make a star. I also the thing I like, but no, when he beat Sentinel, whatever the guy's name is, he
damn right on the
knocked him out.
button.
And after he knocked him out, while the referee he knocks him down, and then he does this. Sorry, Kansas, and just squats next to him, right next to his feet, and just looks at him like
He's doing the
what the
he's doing
fuck?
the fucking Alex Pereira.
He broke his nose in the fight, and like, he broke his nose. And the commentators, because I just literally watched this fight like 2 days ago. The commentators, when he broke his nose, like, how is this dude still going? Do you see all that blood? That is from his nostrils. Yeah, he is. And I'm gonna be honest, I like.
Oh, so that's just tonight. That's just tonight.
That fight. The fight's tonight. It actually should be going on right now because it's fucking Saudi.
Oh shit! Is it on the zone or?
So it's at Oh, it's already started. That shit started at 12 a.m.
Midnight?
Yeah.
Or 12 p.m. Eastern.
I don't know. So this is weird. This is what it says. Okay. So it says.
Was it the same card? Benavidez and Yardy, and then these fools? Oh,
so it's
shit.
Benavidez, Yardy, Haney, Norman, Rodriguez, Martinez, and Mason Noakes. All of them are title fights. So this is what
on the zone. I think
this is what Riyadh season does. This is the ring, and it's the fourth time they've done this, where they only put on 4 bouts. There is no undercard. They put on 4 bouts, and they're all championship fights. So it says date November 22nd. Broadcast start time 12 a.m. Pacific time, 3 p.m. Eastern time, 8 p.m. GMT time.
That's gotta be 12 p.m. That's gotta be 12 p.m. Pacific time. Can't be 12 a.m. and 3 p.m.
I know that. That's why I'm confused, right? So that's what confused me because it says it twice. It says the zone broadcast will broadcast at 12 a.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, right? And then ring walks are expected at approximately for the main event at 6:04 p.m. What the fuck? I was like, wait, we're gonna have a fucking 16-hour show? So yeah, it's at 12 p.m. So it happens in the next 3 hours. So yeah, and if you want to watch the face-off, Devin Haney has changed. I don't know if anybody likes Devin Haney, but Devin Haney has changed up his flow in the middle of this conference. He's called him a C+ fighter, a bum, all this shit. He was talking a ton of shit to him. And then when they asked him in the final press conference, like, you called him a bum. He's like, no, he's a great fighter. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, he changed up so bad. Even when, and again, this is probably because they're in Saudi. This is the power that Saudi has. So when he was talking all that shit in the face-off, he was talking mad shit. Fuck you, bitch. You're a bum. You're a C+ fighter. I'm gonna show you.
It looks like there's like a video with him and is that the one with the fucking Prismatics?
No, the face-off video on the zone doesn't have Prismatics.
Well, there's one called Face Off, and there's like an interview between them.
Yeah, but that's no, it's not Chris Mannix, it's some black guy. I think they do that with all of them now. The zone does it with all of them because they got that from
Max Kellerman.
Yeah, Max Kellerman's face-off thing. So during that face-off, he's talking tons of shit. The press conference shows up and they're in Saudi. No shit talking. Very little shit talking. That is the power, chat, that Saudi has. Saudi, he normally pushes people, gets all up in their fucking face. Like they were in the back at a press conference and they almost got into a fight. Like they're
where they're fucking taking off the t-shirt.
Yeah, no, the security guard grabbed Brian Norman by the shirt and ripped it. That's how it's over his head. He's not none of that shit here in Saudi. Because Saudi and them said we don't play. Do that shit, we'll lock your ass up. So they were barely face to face. So the weigh-ins weren't as spectacular as they could have been. But this should be a very, very good fight. I'm expecting a very good fight. I'm going to be 100% honest. I'm expecting this fight. Haney should beat the shit out of him. I'm expecting it to go very similar to Ryan Garcia.
My prediction is Dang.
Pain. I don't understand how you knew that left hook was coming from Ryan Garcia and you got caught by it 17 times. You can't fix that in one fight. Now, yet, granted, you took a year off from that knockout, but you can't fix that. Your ego was completely crushed because he was a C+ fighter. I think his confidence level's down, and I think once he gets touched by that power, oh, it's over. It's over. I'm not saying he's gonna crumble, but he's gonna run. So we're gonna be watching it, gonna be having a great time. What do you got going on this week, Mo?
Shoot, what do I have this week?
You just fart, dog. My dog just farted, and it stinks.
3 more days of work, and then the kids are out of school starting, I think, Wednesday.
Yep,
So
Thanksgiving.
I gotta work Thanksgiving night, but maybe go drop them off to my mom's or something,
Got you.
and then maybe chill there a little bit before I go in at 5. Besides that, I might just have I think like a couple fucking side gigs I'm trying to work on.
Nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's cool. It's like the first year that I won't like my mom's in Thanksgiving is in New York. I'm gonna cook anyway because I love Thanksgiving. I love having food. Um, my my son Devin, he's like, hey, we're cooking Thanksgiving. You guys are more than welcome to come over. So I'm like, oh, so I told my daughter and them I was cooking, but they don't have to come over if they don't want to. I was like, you guys come over, get leftovers. She's like, oh, well, we got to go to grandpa's and we got to go to, I'm like, well, I'm cooking, but you guys can just get leftovers. I'm just cooking so I have leftovers because I love Thanksgiving food and I love
Mm.
Thanksgiving. But we're still going to stop by. But this is like the first time that I'm going to have a Thanksgiving dinner that one of my kids is cooking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
He's
Devin and his wife are cooking everything. They're like,
oh,
hey,
that's dope.
it'll be ready around 7. I wonder. I love you, Devin, but I don't know how long this is going to take. Because I don't think y'all understand how big of a deal that is.
This is their first time cooking?
First time cooking. Like they
They're
may have
doing
cooked
the
sides and
bird in the
stuff.
oven or what?
Yeah, they're doing. I don't know how they're doing it. So I didn't ask. If I was them, I'd fry it. But I didn't ask how to do it. But I don't know who's all coming over. So I'm guessing her brothers or sisters. Of course, we're stopping by. Maybe the mom will stop by. But so you're cooking Thanksgiving dinner for like 20 people, 22 people, depending on who all stops by. Do you see what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
don't know. I hope they have
Yeah.
fun doing that shit.
Yeah, no, it can be fun. It can be frustrating for
No, I
sure.
hate
Or
cooking. I love Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving food. I have no problem. I will cook it like crazy, but I be bitching the whole fucking time.
I'm cool with frying the turkey, the having to do that and having to do sides at the same time. That's where it gets a
That's
little tricky, especially
no,
when you're doing that shit on your own.
and my wife always tells me the turkey's the easiest thing. But having it when we're doing the greens, the yams, the dressing, then we got to do depending on who's coming over, we got to do green beans because some people don't eat greens, regular potatoes because some people don't eat fucking sweet potatoes. My wife last time we cooked was like, hey, we're gonna make 3 bean casserole. I'm like, no, the fuck we're not. Have your mom bring that shit over. I don't even know what the fuck. Do you know what 3 bean casserole is?
Oh,
Or
they said
green bean?
green bean casserole.
I don't know what the green bean casserole. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Yeah, I make that.
You make that? You've had that before?
Yeah, it's easy. That shit's easy. Just
I
pop it in the
literally thought
oven.
that was
There's
something white
some
people
green
had.
beans, some cream of mushroom soup, some fried onions.
I just thought that was what white people had. I didn't know Mexicans.
It is.
Oh, okay. That's why you surprised the shit out of me. Do you see how surprised I was? Because I had never heard of green bean casserole until my wife. And I was married to
Yeah.
another white person, but my other white was not against that white. So
Well, I think I've had it at work, and then I think my brother's wife used to bring it.
uh, I've never eaten it.
It's dope. It's good.
Yeah, I've never it just don't, yeah, I'm good. I just don't the problem I tell people all the time is I'm a very visual person when it comes to food. I am very visual. So like if it looks like shit, I have a hard
It
time eating.
depends on how you set it up, because if you bake it and you get that nice little fucking crust
Look,
of fried
I,
onions, it's nice.
there's nothing that looks good appetizing to me in that though. Yeah. So that's like I
You're
was
you're
around.
not you're not a green bean fan to begin with, then.
No, I'm really not. No.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, that is like my least favorite vegetable. I'll eat broccoli,
I'll eat
spinach.
I'll eat green beans by themselves and shit.
Oh no, I'll eat broccoli by itself. I'll eat 17 different types of that. And don't get me wrong, I have tons of green beans. That's always a staple we have in the house. But I rarely cook them motherfuckers. Like they go on my dog food more than they go on my food. So yeah, I really cook them. But even my wife was starting to notice that because she was talking
What's your
shit about
favorite fucking sides for Thanksgiving? Mash
yeah.
or mac and
Oh
cheese?
no, greens.
Oh,
So
greens.
yeah, greens and sweet
I haven't had greens in a
yeah,
while.
greens and sweet potatoes.
Like
Yams.
turnip
Those are my
greens, mustard greens, collard
my
greens, or a
collard
mix
greens.
of all.
Yeah. So that macaroni and cheese, like no, that is I'm not even joking. That is why I don't give a fuck about the turkey. I love the turkey, but no matter where we go, even if my wife's like, "Oh, so and so's having Thanksgiving this year," that's great. We're still cooking. She's like, "Oh, that babe, that means we're gonna be cooking all morning." You don't have to do shit because I have to have greens, yams. I have to have those, and I gotta have homemade macaroni and cheese. I can't have Velveeta cheese. Like those, I don't mind it. Like I'll eat Kraft Velveeta any day of the week, just not on Thanksgiving.
You make it from scratch?
Well, yeah. So because that's the only thing. Yeah, that um, my mom has a recipe. I call her every year. She tells me what to do, and it's never, it's
You
never
use the elbows?
the elbows. Yeah, the elbows. So the only thing we don't like, the only thing I ever need help with on my mom's is the dressing and the macaroni. And the dressing is just because I don't remember the fucking ingredients. Macaroni, my wife can do without a problem. She
Yeah.
does it very like she's like, oh, I know all the
And
ingredients, but the
if
dressing, I always have to remember how to do the
if I
dressing.
ever make fucking well, I don't really make dressing. I just make the stove stop stuffing. If I ever make that shit,
Gotta have dressing. Mm,
I don't cook it in the oven. So I don't know. Do you put it in the bird or
No,
you just
fuck
do it
no.
off to the side?
That's the difference with dressing and stuffing.
Oh, that's
So
right. That's right.
my mom actually explained this to me because when I was younger, I was always joke around and be like, they'd be like, oh, stuffed. I didn't know. So stuffing is designed to go in the bird. Dressing is designed to dressing around the table. It's around the plate. So yeah, you don't put it in the bird. You just make it in a pan by itself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Mexicans
yeah,
don't do dressing.
yeah. Maybe I'll Fuck, if you're bored, come over or come over one day. I'll give you a plate. I'll save you a plate.
Let's see.
Yeah, like greens, yams, macaroni, dressing. Make sure you have all that. Not like I'm doing shit. So it's not like I got anything to do shit. So maybe I'll drop it by your house on Friday.
Well,
Okay.
shit. Maybe if you cook early, start it on Wednesday. I'll fucking pull up.
Oh no, I'm not doing that. No. Now if I was cooking, if I was doing it on like when we did it for the kids, then yeah, I would 100% start most of the stuff on Wednesday. So, but yeah, the only thing I'll do is I'll start the greens on Wednesday. But I'm another one of those people. I have to cook everything fresh that day. So like some people are like, oh, we'll do this. No, I'll break down the greens and I'll just put them in the refrigerator. But I'll cook everything that day. And that's another pain in the fucking ass. Also, I don't know how to cook small. Because I've never cooked for like my wife, she can do it for just us. But I have no clue how to make dressing for 4 people. I only know how to make dressing for 12. So yeah, like so I get those big old turkey pans of dressing. Yeah. And then we have food forever. And then I freeze it. All right, enough with Thanksgiving. I'm fucking hungry. I love Thanksgiving. Speaking of that, I gotta get some food. You got anything else you want to say before we go?
Well, F1 race tonight. If you're going towards the strip, fucking give yourself an extra hour. Fucking traffic's a bitch.
Oh shit, that's right. I forgot all about that shit.
Yeah. So if you can avoid it, don't go by it.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Do not go near the strip this week. Yeah. It's tonight and then
It's
tonight.
at 8 o'clock, I think, is the race.
That's right. So you know what? The only thing I like
And I
about the
think they
race,
have like some brunch parade and shit
yeah,
tomorrow, I think.
they have some shit going on tomorrow. The only thing I like about the race is the spear.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's cool to see like fucking some people just fucking try to fucking go over the bridges and you can see a little bit of it. Just fuck paying all those thousands for a fucking ticket. Watch it on TV.
It's just because it's nothing but rich people. That's all Formula One attracts. And I don't
Yeah.
know why Vegas thought. Again, I think this is one of the dumbest things we've ever done. We could be making tons of money, and that might be it because of people coming. But my idea was, I don't know, because the last person that won fucking trashed the city. You know that, right?
George Russell?
The guy that won the first event literally trashed the city all over social media.
Oh, you mean talking shit about it at the event?
Talking
Like,
shit. It's
okay.
dirty. All of this shit. Talk so much shit because Vegas is not great to rich people that go to Europe. It's not. Like, Vegas is great for the middle class man. Vegas is great for American rich. But it's not like Monte Carlo. It's not like some of those places they go for Formula One. It's not the
They can
same.
just go to their bougie parties and
That's what
fucking
I'm
keep it
saying.
bougie. Like, don't go on these streets.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, yeah, like they go to nightclubs where they offer you $1,000 shots. Y'all
Yeah.
motherfuckers, yeah, they take a thing of tequila. They're like, what do you want? Good or bad? Good. Patron. What the fuck is Patron? Yeah. When I did a little bit of research into Formula One people, I was like, oh, this is why they think they could do all this shit. I understand now. Because I didn't understand why they're like,
Yeah.
you have to put up banners on the hotel. I'm like, bitch, we're Vegas. Who the fuck tells us this? Formula One. This Formula One
Well,
goes to
it's a
other
lot of
places.
fucking corporations too that have expenses that they can
They go to
write off and
Dubai,
shit.
they go all those fucking places.
All right. But yeah,
If
all
you
you
are
rich people that are out here, make sure you fucking leave some good tips.
yeah, please, rich people, take care of our servers. Okay, leave them good. It ain't gonna hurt you. It's a tax write off for y'all anyway. In most cases, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, for sure.
Not doing a business expense anyway. You're marketing, networking. All right, whenever you're ready, you could take us off.
All right, hit the showers, you filthy animals.